him. Our investigative team has been going through the internet, going through various social media websites, and we now know that this is Ryan Wesley Routh. He is age 58. The images that you are seeing here are publicly available on social media websites, and these are posted, the ones that you saw with the Ukrainian flag behind him and with various soldiers, that he went to Kyiv, he went to Ukraine, went to the front lines, and he traveled there in 2022. He was raising money for the war effort. He personally traveled there. He was encouraging others to join among his friends, as well as just across social media, encouraging this fight for democracy, as he was writing on social media. We're also getting a fuller image of who this 58-year-old man is. We know that he had been living in Hawaii as well as in North Carolina. In Hawaii, he was a self-employed, affordable housing builder. He started his own company in 2018 called Camp Box Honolulu, and it builds storage units for like those tiny houses that you see in a lot of urban areas. And those tiny houses, according to an article written about him in the local newspaper, was to help homeless people. In North Carolina, he had been registered as an unaffiliated voter without a party in 2012. He voted in the state's Democratic primary in March of this year, according to the North Carolina State Board of Elections. And he had contributed more than $100 to Act Blue. That is the website that processes donations for Democrats, and this is according to federal campaign finance records. We also are learning that he did have brushes with the law, especially in North Carolina. There are several incidents, the 2002 incident that you had been talking about with some of our experts on set there, that he was arrested after being pulled over by police and had barricaded himself with a firearm inside of a business. That was confirmed via law enforcement, and also public records confirm a number of cases dating back to the 1990s. He has been repeatedly accused of not paying his taxes on time. Judges have ordered him to pay tens of thousands of dollars to plaintiffs and various civil suits. But, you know, you see the man right there. He at least just looking at that picture, you can understand where his eldest son, in a text message with one of our producers in the investigative unit, told CNN that Routh was a loving and caring father, an honest, hardworking man. The son wrote, "I don't know what's happened in Florida, and I hope things have just been blown out of proportion, because from the little I've heard it doesn't sound like the man I know to do anything crazy, much less violent." So a very confusing picture, you know, splitting his time between two very far away places and traveling to someplace very far for an effort that we're still trying to figure out exactly what kind of personal connection he had to it, Anderson.
But just to be clear, I know the son, you know, obviously, you know, loves his dad and said those things about his dad. But just to be clear about not doing anything crazy, you're saying he barricaded himself into a business with a weapon in a standoff with police long ago, and has many
in 2002.
And didn't pay taxes, and also didn't pay bills that he owed money to people for. Is that right?
Indeed.